It's on almost every table. Burgers, fries, hot dogs. You squeeze it without thinking. It says ketchup. It looks red. But is it actually traditional ketchup? Or is it a sugar delivery system with tomato flavor? At Culinary Cipher, we don't just read labels, we decode them. Decode your plate. Today we're exposing 8 ketchup brands that miss the mark and 3 that keep it legit. Number 8. Hunt's Ketchup. Hunt's is a household name. Affordable. Everywhere. Familiar squeeze bottle. But flip it over. Many standard versions rely on high fructose corn syrup and corn syrup alongside tomato concentrate. That means multiple forms of added sugar before you even reach the vinegar and spices. Traditional ketchup was simple. Tomatoes, vinegar, sugar, salt, spices. When corn-derived sweeteners dominate, the flavor shifts from tomato forward to sweet forward. It matters because you're paying for tomatoes, not syrup. The balance changes. The ingredient hierarchy tells the story, and that pattern continues with another classic. Number 7. Heinz Tomato Ketchup. Heinz built the ketchup empire. Iconic glass bottles. 57 varieties. But the standard U.S. formula still includes high fructose corn syrup and corn syrup unless you choose a specific no HFCS version. It's consistent. It's nostalgic. But it's heavily sweetened. Sugar isn't the only issue here. It's the proportion. Tomato concentrate is present, but sweetness drives the profile. That masks the acidity and spice complexity traditional ketchup once carried. Consumers assume premium means pure. Not always. And when brands expand into flavored variations, the ingredient list stretches further. Number 6. French's Tomato Ketchup. French's markets itself as clean and free from certain additives. That sounds reassuring. But even without high fructose corn syrup, many versions still contain significant amounts of refined sugar. Sometimes evaporated cane sugar. Sometimes concentrated sweeteners. The sweetness level remains high. That shifts ketchup from condiment to sweet sauce. There's also natural flavor listed in some variations. That vague phrase leaves room for flavor standardization beyond simple spices. It's not about banning sugar. It's about ratio. And some brands push that ratio hard. Speaking of pushing boundaries, here's one that goes even further. Number 5. Del Monte Ketchup. Del Monte leans into tomato heritage. The label highlights vine-ripened tomatoes. But look closer at the ingredient panel. You'll find high fructose corn syrup in certain formulas and preservatives like sodium benzoate in some markets. Preservatives extend shelf life. They're permitted. But traditional ketchup relied on vinegar and salt for preservation. Once chemical preservatives enter, the formula moves further from classic preparation. The more engineered the shelf stability, the further you drift from simple kitchen ingredients. And now we enter the world of organic. Number 4. Annie's Organic Ketchup. Organic branding carries trust. Annie's avoids high fructose corn syrup. That's a plus. But organic cane sugar still leads the sweetness charge. In some cases, sugar content rivals conventional brands. Organic doesn't automatically mean low sugar. It simply changes the source. The tomato concentrate is there, yes, but sweetness still dominates the flavor profile. Marketing often implies wholesome balance. The label reveals heavy sweetening. It's a reminder that buzzwords don't rewrite ingredient ratios. And if you think premium glass bottles guarantee authenticity, think again. Number 3. Sir Kensington's Classic Ketchup. Sir Kensington's positions itself as upscale and gourmet. No high fructose corn syrup. Simple design. But look carefully. Organic cane sugar remains a major ingredient. Some varieties include additional natural flavors to refine taste consistency. The branding suggests small batch craftsmanship. The formula still leans heavily sweet. The difference between classic ketchup and dessert sauce is balance. Too much sugar flattens tomato character. Even premium labels can hide imbalance behind clean aesthetics. And this is exactly why Culinary Cipher exists. If you value ingredient transparency over marketing buzzwords, stay sharp with us. We decode the front label, so you understand the back label. Decode your plate. Now let's keep going. Number 2. Great Value Tomato Ketchup. Budget ketchup wins on price. That's the appeal. But affordability often means high fructose corn syrup as a primary sweetener. It's cheap. It blends easily. It extends shelf stability. The tomato concentrate percentage isn't highlighted. That's common across many value brands. When tomato content isn't emphasized, it usually isn't high. The The flavor becomes one-dimensional. Sweet, mildly tangy, lacking depth. Again, not illegal, not scandalous, just not traditional. And finally, we reach the brand that markets itself as healthier while still cutting corners. Number 1. Walden Farms Calorie-Free Ketchup. This one markets itself as calorie-free, sugar-free, guilt-free. Sounds ideal, but read the ingredients. You won't find real tomato paste as the foundation. Instead, you'll see water, vinegar, tomato paste in minimal amounts, artificial sweeteners, thickening agents, and flavor systems. The sweetness comes from substitutes like sucralose. The texture comes from gums and modified starches. It may taste sweet and tangy, but it's not traditional ketchup. It's a formulated condiment designed to mimic it. When tomatoes are barely present, calling it real ketchup stretches the definition. Primal Kitchen Organic Unsweetened Ketchup. If you want ketchup closer to traditional preparation, look for brands that keep it simple. Primal Kitchen Organic Unsweetened Ketchup uses organic tomato concentrate, vinegar, salt, and spices. No high-fructose corn syrup. No added refined sugar. Sweetness comes from minimal natural sources. The tomato flavor stands out. True Made Foods No Sugar Added Ketchup. True Made Foods No Sugar Added Ketchup uses tomato concentrate and vegetable-based sweeteners like carrots and butternut squash. It avoids refined sugars and corn syrups entirely. The result tastes balanced, not candy-like. 365 by Whole Foods Market Organic Ketchup. 365 by Whole Foods Market Organic Ketchup is another solid option. Organic tomato concentrate leads. Sugar is present, but in more controlled amounts compared to conventional formulas. No high-fructose corn syrup. Fewer additives overall. The difference with these brands isn't perfection. It's proportion. Tomatoes come first. Sweetness supports, not dominates. Ingredient lists stay short. Recognizable. Ketchup began as a tomato, vinegar, and spice blend. Over time, it quietly became a sugar vehicle with red coloring. That shift didn't feel dramatic. It happened gradually, and consumers adjusted. Not all ketchup is created equal. Labels matter. Order matters. Proportions matter. Ingredient hierarchy matters. If corn syrup appears before tomatoes, that tells you everything. If natural flavors appear without explanation, that's worth noting. If artificial sweeteners replace tomatoes entirely, that's a different product. You don't need to eliminate ketchup. You just need to choose wisely. Read the back. Compare sugar grams. Look for tomato concentrate leading the list. Fewer ingredients usually mean closer to tradition. Once you start checking, you'll see it clearly. Simple ingredients usually win. And the bottle you grab next time might look very different from the one you've always trusted. Because when you understand the formula, you control the choice. And that's what we do here. We don't chase hype. We don't fearmonger. We analyze. Decode your plate. Decide with power. See you in the next breakdown.